Okay, so just to finish off your buttons, if you're wanting to create rollover buttons, you can see here I've just gone ahead and made the last of those uh, buttons I was talking about. So, and save them all out. So now if I wanted to, and you can just do that by turning each one off or on, and going into save for web and devices, saving it like I showed you last time. So now if I want to actually do rollover buttons, it's just a matter of having all those original buttons that I've created, then having something that is slightly different but the same size that I can switch to when my mouse rolls over it. So I want to keep something similar to what I've done here with each of my buttons, have the same size graphic, have even the same text, but I want to, when the mouse rolls over it, change this button to one that says resume but maybe has a different coloured background. So a really quick and simple way to do it. That's why I tend to do my buttons in this way, is so that I've still got all that text on its separate layers. I can turn things off and on. So what I can then do is I can obviously create a new layer and sit it on top of that background layer, and I can choose to come in and maybe I'll use a darker colour. Could be, I think something like a dark grey might look nice. So you could even switch between those, or it might be that I want something a little bit lighter than that. So switching between my blue to my grey. And it's really as simple as that. And in terms of saving it, same deal. So if I wanted to, I've got my home button that looks like that. I can now go in and do a save for web. I've got my new home button. All I want to do is, instead of home.gif, I'm going to call it home over or home roll, something that tells me that it's when the mouse rolls over it that I want to change it to that one. So it needs to be different enough to this one, but I don't want to make it so different that it's going to be tough to figure out what I've done. So there's my button. So I can go ahead and do that for each one again. Contact over. Same deal. Go in and save it. So then I've got all of my buttons called home, contact work, about us, resume, .gif, and then for each of those I've got corresponding ones. Home over, contact over, work over, about over, resume over, and it means then I've got some things I can start to play with in Dreamweaver.